Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Okay, let's go.
Are creative with and that other people enjoy. So just like me, he chose the spooky content route, which is hello, spook dudes and spookettes. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. It's Mel, aka Baby Girl. Once again, of course. Now editing my videos actually helps my anxiety. Isn't that the craziest thing? Like, if I don't have a video to edit while I'm just sitting around, I'm antsy. Like, I don't know what to do with myself anymore. I am truly becoming a YouTuber, you guys. And I'm really trying to hit that first 1,000. That's my first goal. Actually, it should be like 500, but my ultimate goal is my first 1,000. So if you could please subscribe to the channel if you like the content and you want to keep seeing more, hit that bell icon for me and just show me some support. It's free and it's a great way to help me get to my goal of hitting my first 1,000. And I would really greatly appreciate it if you would. Cindy is somebody that's always commenting. I mean, every video she's here and it's great and I love it. And I hope to keep building upon this community, and I'll just stop babbling now about it because it really warms my heart to have you guys here with me. It really does. It makes me feel so nice. Okay. This is a video of a guy who is, like I just brought up, he was just starting YouTube, only that was in 2009, right? And he decided that, he had certain interests, but usually when you become a YouTuber, you find a niche, something that you really enjoy creating, that you are creative with, and that other people enjoy. So just like me, he chose the spooky content route, which is because, I know so much about it and I deal with it so much that it was like, why not? It's like second nature to me. You know what I mean? I can talk about it freely and openly because I know a lot about it and I deal with it, like I said. So, I wish I would have started a lot sooner than this, honestly, but I went through a lot of trials with addiction and things like that. But ultimately, all of that made me who I am today, which I'm very grateful for, and I just can't wait to keep building this community. But anyways, back to this person here. Well, talking about me, there I go again. He makes his way to the graveyard near his home and he starts recording, and he gets some really great EVP answers, like right spot on. And what they call it is like intelligence. And it's really not intelligence. What it is strength, because spirits aren't stupid. They have intelligence. It's just that getting the strength to be able to give you a response is difficult for them to do. But then he also takes a photo and he swears it's a picture of a demon. But you have to let me know what you think about that. Because I don't know. I'm on the fence with it. I really don't. It's very rare to see demons, like I told you before. And a lot of people like to jump on that train and be, oh, it's a demon. No, bitch. It's just a ghost. Just an entity. It is more common for you to come across residual energy of a traumatic event just happening over and over than you are to ever encounter a demon. And in all honesty, I believe that most demons live among us as human beings. Look at Diddy and that whole situation. Files and stuff like that. That to me is so evil and demonic. It's a subject that is, beyond hard to talk about for me. because of the things that I've gone through in my life.
Back in 2009, I started a YouTube channel, and I was trying to figure out what kind of direction that I wanted to go. Ghost and paranormal stuff was something that intrigued me, so I decided to go that route. So I took my little digital camera that, of course, you would have in 2009, and I went to a graveyard. I didn't have a plan, just take some photos and do recordings and try to talk to the paranormal. I didn't think I was going to find anything. But when I got home, I was shocked at what I found.
Mr. Adams and Mr. George Williams, are you here with us now?
Next question I asked him was, you died and blah blah blah. I'm gonna play it, but it sounds like he says in death.
You died in 1951. Do you remember that?
This truly had to be paranormal or some demonic being. Either way, I got their voice on the recording. I was young, full of piss and vinegar, so I had to go out and see if I can find something else, and I sure did. This next time out, I think I got a photograph of an actual demon.
You once had a grandfather.
Right then, I had an eerie feeling behind me, so I decided to take a picture. After reviewing the picture, I found a face. If you look very closely in the fogginess, it comes out.
This photograph still gives me chills to this day, and I have no explanation of what it is. Now looking at it today, it looks like a demon. Let me know what you think.
Connor came home from wherever he had gone that night, but he came home and he could feel some eerie, ambiance around him as he was approaching his front door, right? Like that creepy chill you get where your hair kind of stands up. You don't quite know why or what's going on, but you feel a little bit of flutter of anxiety in your system creeping up on you like, hey, remember me? I'm about to fuck you up. The next thing you know, full-on panic attack. He was feeling very uneasy, and he went inside to check the Ring camera. To his surprise, though, something very creepy was lurking the area. As I believe he was walking to the front door, in fact. And have you ever gotten those creepy kind of feelings? I know you have. Everybody really has. And for me, like being a medium, and I see spirits literally everywhere. I feel them literally everywhere. That eerie feeling is almost constantly there. But now mine isn't quite eerie unless whatever presence is around me, unless they're very dark or could even be, meaning a demon or whatever, because I've been trying to train my mind to be like that, because if I paid attention to every spirit I come into contact with, I wouldn't have a life. I'd be just off with them, the only live one at the party. No pun intended, but intended.
In this last video, a man named Connor Lyle recorded something strange on his doorbell camera. It happened on a Thursday night when no one else had been outside. Connor had just come home at around 8 p.m. and was heading towards his house when suddenly he gets the strangest feeling. It was as if his body, out of instinct, had sensed something threatening. Perhaps thinking it was all in his head, he shrugs it off and doesn't think much of it. But fast forward to him looking at the footage captured of that night, and his stomach drops. The following is his footage. Watch. As it turns out, his fight-or-flight response wasn't just random, but rather completely called for. Right behind Connor, there appears to be a shadowy figure walking by and then disappearing out of nowhere. However, seconds pass, it reappears again, but this time a bit closer. It's as if it was making its way towards Connor. Feeling once again immensely unnerved, he turns around and sees nothing, but clearly, as he would eventually find out, something was behind him. What this was is unknown, but judging by Connor's reaction, viewers think it's best if he stayed away from ever encountering whatever this was. While there has yet to be any updates from Connor regarding this footage, this incident continues to remain unsolved.
Candle waxes. Now these candle waxes were moving. Okay. And these kids were laughing and joking about it. And then the one little girl, she goes off on a tangent of cussing her ass off. You know what? Take her phone away. Bet she won't be cussing no more. Anyway, I'm not trying to give no parenting advice over here. I'm just saying what I noticed. She got a little potty mouth over here, and the ghost was like, "No, bitch, you are too little to be talking like that. If your father heard you right now, what do you think you would say?" Now, sometimes I can be a potty mouth, though. I will say, you guys know. So, maybe it's just something that came out. Anyways, the ghost did not like it, and he decided to show her what was really up.
So let's just continue talking, and then hopefully, yes. What do you guys think? I don't know. Now it's not gonna be right. For real?
No, you don't know that.
What are you gonna do?
Alex.
Girls were freaked out when they noticed something very odd. A few plastic packages of candle melt suddenly seemed to be moving on their own. One of the girls quickly whips out her camera and tries to record the strange activity, but then it just stops. However, the girl keeps recording as they, impolitely, try to convince whatever spirit might be present to continue moving the packages. One of the girls turns into a potty mouth, and the ghosts don't like it.
Now it's not gonna be right.
For real? No, you don't know that.
What are you gonna do?
Alex.
Oh, this next video is very, very eerie and creepy. I pick a lot of eerie and creepy because that's what really gets me. That's what really brings fear out in me, is when something just feels so creepy and so off that it's just like, kind of gives you the ick, the willies, It looks like he's like a security guard or something like that. And anyways, he's walking because he hears the door slamming just over and over. This really heavy metal door. It's just banging and banging and banging right up until he gets to the damn door. Boundaries with the ghosts, with the spirits. You gotta have boundaries. And you gotta be assertive and strong with those boundaries, because they will take advantage of you, especially if there's demonic activity.
Ghost caught on camera.
This Ring camera happened to catch a very, very, white yet transparent figure But it clearly was something because of the way that it was shaped, the way that it stayed in position for so long. And it was literally raining outside on top of it. I don't think no smoke or anything like that's gonna sit in the air.
Hi, you are currently being recorded. Hi, you are currently being recorded.
This poor fella, he's all alone. He makes that clear. So, of course, let the chaos begin, right? That's what the spirits think in the home, because they wait until you're vulnerable. You're all alone. You're vulnerable. You're just chilling. You're sitting there. You don't think anything's going to happen. And that's when they come and they get you.
Hey!
What?
Look out!
Bubba's in here. Well, he's very stubborn. He doesn't get up for nothing. There could be a fire, and if I can't get him to get up, I can't lift him. I don't know what to do. I love him, but he's chubby as hell. He's hard to lift. You know what? I'd have to get that super adrenaline strength and just scoop him up and go. I don't know why we started talking about dogs on fire. It's not what I want to talk about. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm completely alone right now. And I just started hearing noise coming from upstairs, so I'm gonna go check it out. I'm so tired of this. So tired of this. Start. What in the heck? What was that? Oh my goodness, this was not like this before. It's not like this at all. Good grief. And the cross is upside down. Oh my goodness.
Do you ever sit and wonder, like, what happens when you're sleeping at night? I always wonder that, like, do entities sit and watch you sleep, or people peeking in your window? Because, to be honest with you, I'm more afraid of the humans outside than I am of the spirits around me. Way more. Yeah, do you ever worry that something's lurking around, watching your every single move, when you're just, doing your thing, not paying attention? Someone's standing in the corner watching you every single moment. You don't think to look because you're not thinking that anybody would be there, till one day something happens and you hear them. You dart over to the window to look to see if somebody's there. You see someone darting away from your house and you realize you were being watched. What was going to happen next? You feel so violated. Your heart even begins to start racing without you even trying to make it happen. Just won't stop. Thump, 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 pounding. What is out there when fear paralyzes you? Something to think about, you guys. Hypothetically, this other person was home alone. They could hear somebody walking around upstairs in the attic, and it was prominent, like it was banging, it was footsteps, like there was no question about it. Something or somebody was up there in the attic. And so they decided that, they were going to go and investigate. Of course, when you're alone, the best thing to do is go and investigate to see what's there. You don't stick around and go, I'm going to take my camera and see what's up there. Obviously, something is up there and it's not supposed to be there. So let's just leave it there and go try to find some help. So we got a little backup. I mean, what would you do if you encountered some squatter up there who hits you over the head, you fall out of the attic, and they steal everything from you? And it probably sound nuts. Leave me alone. You're making me like, what am I mental illness? Did you see it? This young lady posted these on YouTube 10 years ago, but eerily enough, she never posted again after posting these. So it kind of leaves us hanging, but at the same time, it's like, is she okay? Because she posts these eerie, encounters with spirits or whatever, and then you just don't hear from her again. All of a sudden gone, vanished. Steph did, though, catch a very creepy apparition, which is why I'm worried for her. Oh, positive, love and light. Love and light. Steph is okay. Everything is fine. Positive affirmations. Steph is good. She's flourishing. Steph is happy.
She catches on camera is absolutely terrifying.
Are you videotaping? Yeah, for Stan. Hi, Stan. I won't break them. Michelle's getting really good at the drums.
Did you see that?
So you might have some competition when you get back.
Oh,
we love
my
you.
God.
We'll see you soon.
Did you see it? As Steph pans her camera by the open closet door, it looks as if an older woman in a white gown is just standing there, watching. When Steph pans back seconds later, no one there. So did Steph capture real paranormal activity in her basement? And just what happened after this? Well, we'll never know, because you see, Steph hasn't posted to her YouTube channel since these creepy incidents 10 years ago.
Yeah, they done killed Steph. Steph dead, y'all. Y'all, if anybody has heard from Steph in the past 10 years, please give us an update. If not, on tonight's episode of The Graveyard Shift, I will be reaching out to the spirit of Steph. Y'all, the closet lady done ate Steph.
I don't know how it happened, but this next one really upset me. This poor puppy is minding its own business, laying on the floor, just laying there like, cute little guy he is. And this entity, this ghost, this asshole, pulls on his leg and then scares him half to death. He flies over, almost hits the wall or whatever. Like, dogs and cats and stuff like that are super sensitive as it is. So not only he senses you, but then you go and grab him. Leave him alone. He's innocent over here. You want to fuck with somebody, you fuck with the humans. Leave the babies and the animals alone, or baby Gail is gonna come and find you. I don't believe in being disrespectful to the dead, though, and being rude and taunting them and stuff like that. But when it comes down to something like this, where they're actually causing physical harm to innocent creatures or babies or anything like that, that's when it's like, okay, something's got to be done about you. I might not be taunting with you or anything like that, but I will do other things that'll put you in check.
According to them, the dog never acts like this and has never jumped quite so far when startled. But it's when we focus on the dog's paw that things become truly bizarre. Can you see his paw be picked up and yanked? There's nothing there though, so what in the fresh
So in this next one, though, this one's got a lot going on. First, he hears like this weird clicking noises, and then it kind of sounds like a duck quacking or whatever. Then the investigator finds a walkie-talkie, and he thinks that the noises are coming from the walkie-talkie. Well, they are, but like he sees that, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you see like this big face come into the view, and it scares you half to death. So be prepared. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. I don't think their investigation probably lasted much longer after that, though. I think he was pretty much done. What else here? This next video here is pure chaos as well. The lights keep turning on and off, and this poor guy's freaking out. The one that stuck out to me the most, though, was the first video. There's a couple in this one, and I picked this one because the compilation was good. You know, a good compilation of stuff that I hadn't seen before. But the first video is really what caught me, like, right away, and then I saw that it was a compilation. But I thought I would still share it with you guys.
Christ.
This poor man gets woken up in the middle of the night, hearing strange, loud noises all throughout. He seems to believe that the source is something coming from downstairs. He thought maybe it was his roommate or something like that, finds out that it's not. He's just freaked out. He's trying to find what's going on over here.
A man is woken up late at night after hearing strange noises inside his house. The source of the sound seems to be coming from downstairs, but naturally, the man hesitates to check out the noise. Marvin Caguas had recorded the following video, and to this day, he has no idea as to what happened inside his home that night. Marvin wasn't sure if his housemate was trying to scare him, or if this was another strange occurrence, which often happens in his home. Little did he know that this wasn't a prank, but rather an occurrence that would leave him terrified. Along with this video, Marvin writes, "Strange things always happen in my house, and it's only now that I've tried to film some of these events." The following is a video he took.
Alvin. Funny anymore, man. Dude. Alvin. Shit ain't funny, man. Alvin.
As soon as Marvin heads back inside after checking the garage, a loud thump is heard inside the house. It isn't until seconds later that the light fixture is seen swing back and forth on its own, as though someone had swung it lightly. And of course, as anyone would, Marvin runs away and heads back to his room where the video comes to an end. It goes without saying, but this incident has left him shook. It wasn't until noticing that his housemate was gone that he came to realize that this wasn't a prank, but rather one of many strange occurrences that have taken place in his home. However, as if what occurred that night wasn't chilling enough, Marvin had caught footage of something else that has left him even more disturbed.
The second video, though, is about the Xbox One and the Connect feature that it's got on it, where you can capture, like, well, his turned on and off, and then you can capture, like, little figures and stuff like that with the Connect system. Well, that's what he was doing, and he did catch some pretty good evidence over here. So check these out and let me know what you think about them.
What was supposed to be a video of him showing off a neat feature he discovered on his motion sensing gaming device turned out to be a video of something else entirely. Take a look.
Hey you guys, I just wanted to show you guys a pretty quick feature of the Xbox One and its Connect. It actually has a pretty cool night vision that I just found today. If you guys already know it has night vision, then I'm going to show the people who don't know. So right now it's completely dark in this house right now. All you can basically see is my Xbox One controller. Now I'm going to switch on the night vision for you guys. As you can see, it's just, it lights up the whole room. It's actually a pretty cool feature. I don't know if they have an app for this or whatnot, but they also have this version of the camera. I don't know what it is. I think it's either infrared or something like that. And then back to dark. As you can see, all you can see is my Xbox controller. And then back to night vision. It's actually, you know, pretty cool feature for the Xbox Connect that I haven't really heard of until now. Maybe they have an app for it or something like that. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Right when Marvin turns off the lights and activates night vision mode on the sensor, two shadow-like figures can be seen manifesting behind him in what appears to be the kitchen. The first one is seen moving about for just a few seconds before heading downwards and then disappearing, whereas the other shadow appears afterwards and vanishes soon after night vision mode is turned back on. It's obvious that he hadn't noticed this until rewatching the footage. And, as you might expect, it was after watching it that he couldn't help but think that something unexplainable was caught on camera. Now, most viewers seem to believe that a ghost or an entity of some kind was caught on film. But like with most videos, we can't be sure if that's the case. As always, it's up to you to conclude as to whether or not a ghost was caught on camera. Until more evidence or context is given on the situation, Marvin's case remains a mystery.
I turned to leave, but I was met with the sight of a young woman in a gown and rotting flesh standing in front of me. My heart dropped at the sight of her, and she was so close to me that I could feel her extremely cold breath on my face.
Oh, and this next video kind of makes up for the one that about the poor puppy that got hurt. This one, though, the guy's playing with his dogs. They're on his bed or whatever, and he says, "Hey, you want to go outside? You got to go potty. Bubba, stay over here." But usually those key words, you know, he's start freaking out. But anyway, so he takes his dogs outside, but he left his camera rolling while he went out there, like he's just going to be a couple minutes or whatever. And when he goes out with the dogs, you got to look really closely across the hall to the doorway, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But make sure you look close, because you'll miss it at first. You're not going to see it unless you like really pay attention to it. But you will catch it. It's not like that. And just tell me what you think about it, for God's sake.
What you doing? That's my sock. Let go my sock. Grab it. You guys wanna go pee-pee? Okay, let's go pee-pee. Come on, guys. Go.
Are you there?
This next video is another one that pisses me off, because here we are with an entity or the actual huge apparition standing next to the baby's bed. Leave the kids alone, for fuck's sake. Why would you want to go after an innocent child or a creature? Unless you're a coward. So is there cowardly spirits out there? And then she tried to clean the area with sage, which didn't work. It only made things worse. She just ended up pissing it off. Really, you know? Which sometimes will happen with sage. It's just like they feel like that's amateur, and like what you're doing is telling them that they're not strong enough to, you know, to go over the sage. I guess like you know, you're offending the ghost's ego over here, so let's like calm down. We gotta be nice, okay? This dad and daughter are playing a little game. The daughter's like underneath a blanket pretending like she's a ghost, and then he's pulling it off of her, and then, you know, and did it a couple times. Well, then he thinks she's doing it again. Comes in, blanket and all, same height, everything, but he pulls it off, and to his surprise, she's not there. Nope. She was gone. Yeah.
right, kitty, here I go. All right, scaredy cat.
I'm such a dork, you guys, and I go on a tangent, and then my brain says, hello. I used to say that, okay, don't make fun of me, but I used to say that I had a guy living in my brain, and his name was Logical Leonard, and he was a drunk leprechaun that sat on a bench in my brain, and when I would do stupid things, say stupid things, or whatever the case, he would tell me to, stop fucking around and basically woman up and get this shit done. So I said that he was my Logical Leonard and that he helped me. But lately, I don't know what happened. Maybe he went to rehab. I don't know. I know I sound nuts. I made it up one time when I was eating edibles. Give me a break over here. I got a little silly, but I went with it. Random ghost activity keeps happening all around them. Chairs are moving, dishes are breaking, and things like that. TV turning on and off, etc. So I'm thinking that this is some kind of poltergeist. You gotta take a look and tell me what you think about it, though.
Can I get some popcorn? Okay. Hello? Alright then. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way.
You're not welcome in our home anymore. Please leave me and my family alone. Find your way out of this home. Oh my God. Leave us alone!
That's the end of the video today, guys. And I hope that you guys, are enjoying the content. Please, again, like, subscribe, comment, help me out over here. I need some engagement, and I just want to go and hit my goal to my first 1,000 subscribers. I love you guys for being here. I am so grateful to have you. I hope you keep coming back, and I'll keep working hard. Mwah! Much love to the family. Oh, much love to the family. Okay, bye.
Bye, have a great time.
It's caught in the crossfire.